Hey guys, your friendly neighborhood natty here. My name is Matthew. And today's video is going to be an unboxing of the Smith M&P Bodyguard. So I actually bought this gun a long time ago. I bought it a long time ago, and the reason I did was because Smith had I think it was a Firearm Frenzy rebate, and they would give you 3 free magazines if you bought a gun from their list. So I went through their list, and the only gun that really interested me was the M&P Bodyguard 380 ACP. I've talked about this gun before, and I've shot it before, and I hated it. Back when I was a weaker martial artist, I think that I couldn't handle the pressure of it, it recoiled a lot. But again, I was younger and weaker, so when this deal was talked about on the internet, I was like, okay, well, I'm a lot older, I'm a lot stronger now, I want to try it again. The only difference is that back then it was kind of the standard M&P. This one is actually, look at this nice case. This one is actually the Crimson Trace version. So there's a laser. There's a laser on this boy. You see this red light? I can press it. Oh, it's on both sides too. If you're left-handed, if you're born wrong like I am, it's left-handed as well. So you can, do it with the left hand. The first one is you see that? It's a constant laser, solid laser. And then we got this flashing. So there's that. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. Oh, you can see it in the camera. And then that turns it off. And then again, the first one is the solid light, and then we have the flashing, and then we have it off. Okay, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. I've never used a laser light before, so it's a whole new martial art for me. But yes, you get this pack. So this comes inside the box, and there's already the magazine in here. So this is the flat faceplate. So you see how like this in the gun, it's kind of got a ledge, maybe for like your finger, pinky. This one's flat, so if you want it flat for more concealed carry, then you can use that magazine. You get 2, 6 shots, and as far as the rebate, well, let me show you what else we get. Hold up, let me show you what else we get. So we've got the obligatory paperwork. I already took the lock out of there. And then you got, the clear chamber, and then this hex Allen screw. This hex Allen screw is very important. So what it does is that changes the position of the laser. There's 2 spots. The one, let me make sure I know what I'm talking about. The one right here in front of the red button, that one is, well, check the manual, but I think it's windage. And then the one on the bottom right here, it's elevation, or the opposite if I don't remember correctly. So yes, that hex Allen screw, you kind of change it, you turn it, and it will move it up and down, left and right. One thing I noticed was pretty interesting is that, or at least for me, when I changed the elevation, I assume, it's really easy to change, but then the elevation or the windage is really hard. And it was hard because I thought I had to find it wherever the screw or wherever the insert was, but it wasn't. You just pushed in harder. So yeah, if you get stuck there and you're like, I can't find the spot, you just push it in harder. So I don't know, that's what it was for me. And I think in the manual they said that, it's pretty weird. So first you line up the laser, right? So you know how you line up the iron sights right here, right? You line up the iron sights, and then you will line up the laser, right? So I already did it, and it's, I think no, it didn't change. I thought it changed. Nope, it's right there. It's like right above the iron sights. That's a little annoying though, because it's a little annoying because then when I look at it, like my eyes can't choose, like, are we focusing on the light or are we focusing on the iron sight? So I don't know if I should just move it a little bit higher so I can just individually choose what to focus on. But yeah, you line it up with the iron sights, ideally. And then when you do 3-shot rounds to kind of see where the bullets are hitting, whatever ammo you choose, then you turn it the opposite direction. So whatever direction you're using to change the windage elevation, when you do your 3-shot rounds to find out what's hitting, we turn it the opposite direction, and I guess that's going to move the rounds to the laser, or maybe the laser to the rounds. I'm not 100% sure. We got to do that when we get to the range. Now, as far as the rebate, I think, so I did that immediately as soon as I bought the gun. I put in the rebate. It took a long time, but it's okay. October 18 is when they sent the confirmation email. They sent it to me. They said, thank you for your submission form. We got it, and we're going to send you the 3 mags, right? And it took about 13 business days, and that's not including weekends. And it showed up on November 6th is when it showed up. Am I saying that right? Whatever. Yes, November 6th is when the 3 mags appeared. And so, those are these right here. So they are all Pinky Ledge mags. So that's good, you know. It didn't come in its own packaging. It actually came in like a regular, like, not a Ziploc bag, but like a Ziploc type bag is where it came in, you know. So clearly these are not like fresh out of the stock, you know, mags. These are just kind of extras that they had lying around. Possibly, I think these are like mags that may have been defective or sent back. Why do I say that? Woo! That's a powerful claim. I'll tell you why I said that. One of the mags didn't work. It didn't work, and it was pretty weird. When you push down on it, it was like really, it wouldn't pop back up, like it was stuck. And then I also noticed that the spring, the spring here, like on the left side, you know, you could actually see it. So I looked at the other mags and I was like, well, it doesn't look like that on all the other ones. All the other ones didn't do that. So then I took it out. I took out the base plate. I looked at the spring, and it needed to be turned the other direction. So not upside down, but it had to be turned the other direction. I put that in, and then I set it back together, and it works just fine. So it works perfectly. So no hard feelings, but Smith sent out a magazine which was assembled incorrectly. I had to take it apart, assemble it correctly, and now it works just fine. I also want to note that with the mags that came with the gun, they kind of have this streak on them, this white streak on them, right there, right? That's how I know those are my base stock mags, because they both came like that, and then the new ones don't have that at all. So I don't know if that's like a marking that Smith does to be like, okay, these mags are ready to go with the gun, and then ones that aren't or extra, they're not marked like that. Not a big deal, but it's just, you know, just something I noticed. Another key thing that I noticed, which was pretty interesting, is that whenever the gun is empty and then you pop out the magazine, the slide will close. And the gun didn't do that with every mag. It did it with like a few, but then now they all do it. So this is what I'm talking about. When you run empty, right? Oh, that's a snap cap. Don't freak out, you guys. It wasn't a real bullet. So when the gun runs empty, if you take out the mag, it will close the gun. You know, the slide will close. So that's this magazine. So let's do the other stock magazine. This is the flat base plate, right? So same thing. When the gun runs empty, you eject the mag, and then the gun will close. Now we'll do the three new rebate mags. It's going to be the same result. Okay. When the gun runs empty, you eject the mag, the slide closes. And number 2. Bam. And number 3. Bam. They all do that. Okay. Is it a feature? I'm not sure. I don't think so, because they didn't do that at first. They worked just fine, but then now they all do that. So I don't know if that's a defect or not, but yeah, let me know if you guys get the same thing, or if your Bodyguard does that as well. Again, mine didn't do that in the beginning, but then as I kind of practice more with the double action trigger, which I love, by the way, the double action trigger, I love it. It's a very good, a firm 9 to 10 pounds. It's great. The only thing that I don't like is that it reminds me of that Beretta, my Samurai Edge, where it has that buttery slope, so it kind of throws me off. So I haven't decided if I just need to, you know, just slow down to get that perfect shot, or if I should just pull through, like, you know, what Paul Harrell says when he talks about the his video on the Beretta 92 FS platform. So for final thoughts, well, one thing is that the magazine release isn't reversible, so that kind of sucks. I'm left-handed, so, you know, I can't I can't reverse the magazine for me, but it's okay. You know, I can deal with. Usually, I just try to use the forefinger like that. Otherwise, the worst case scenario, I've sometimes just switched hands. But no, the mag release is not reversible. There is a slide stop, a slide release. So you know you can just if the mag doesn't do it for you, you can close the mag on slide on its own. It also has a safety. Now I think you guys know my feelings on that. I won't use the safety at all. I won't use a safety at all, but if you want a safety, it's there. So, I mean, that's up to you, I guess. I could care less for it. So, yeah, I look forward to shooting this gun. I hope it's not going to batter my finger. I don't remember what it did the first time I shot this gun. I just really hated it. Maybe it was the recoil, so I wasn't used to the recoil, but I mean, the trigger is a nice, good, heavy trigger. I like it. Please look forward to a range report. Of course, I have to also, you know, sight the bullets where the laser is hitting, or maybe it's sight the laser where the bullets are hitting, but I have to do that. So that's going to be actually probably my fighting rounds. Instead of like, you know, Blazer Brass, it'll actually be American Eagle, Federal 115 grain. So please look forward to a future range report. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Any questions or comments you can leave in the comment section below. And I'll see you in the next video, okay? You have a good day now. Bye.
You learned martial arts! Martial arts, good!